What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you for locking back in. All right, so we're down to the wire in the fourth quarter. What's up, everybody? I had to move some of this heaviness off of my neck because it's been quite the for this game. So the Cowboys have shut down all the talk. We've seen sacks on sacks and more sacks as they start to clutch down this part of the NFL playoffs, but it's been a blast. Let me just kind of move that out the way there. We'll put Melinda's over there. But it's been quite a blast. Thank you so much for locking into the live stream. I'm BB Davis, where sports and gaming is exquisite fusion for BB Love Sports. I did get, I was going to call it because you got to keep it real, okay? I got obliterated. So far, I've been clutched, okay? So that whole thing of
I am always right
is not true because I am not.
I am always right.
I'm not always right. We got obliterated, everybody. Straight obliterated. Those who were going for the Buccaneers, taking a look at those different picks that was happening with Dak Prescott. But listen, they turned out to be a benefit because this turned out to be a benefit for the Cowboys because that is exactly what the Buccaneers were expecting, coming in real quick, applying the pressure in the first quarter, getting some pretty good looks, but they never scored the board. But still, they were trying to get inside Dak's head. But the tide started to turn when Dak ran almost out of bounds. But then he was right there on the edges and then threw in that touchdown. And then the tide never turned back. Nothing ever started to really work, even with the Buccaneers getting back on the board. So now you have this lackluster talk of what's going to happen with the Bucs because we got a free agent situation going on there with Tom Brady. So despite everybody's angst for wanting to send the Cowboys home, the only ones going home right now is going to be the Buccaneers. Okay, and then you're talking about a Buccaneers, will it be with Tom Brady next season? I highly doubt it. But I don't think this season is over for Tom Brady, you haters. The season, I think he's going to come back with another season. We got a lot of broadcasters saying, oh my God, may he sit behind a broadcaster's booth. That's not going to be Tom Brady. That's not. But I do think that he has a little bit more to prove for himself unless something just really snaps. But I think he'll come back in. This is a countdown. This is it. This is done. It is over. It is over, everybody. It is over. All right, so everybody's on the field. This is a wrap. Okay, we're going to take it down here, and we're going to take the volume up. Stunned and surprised on a lot of people. Some people aren't. Brady jogs it off of the field. Cameras a spot right on. But I do not think this is it. He is jogging off the field, head up, throwing his hat up to everyone. And, you know, when it comes to Tom Brady, you don't know if that's a hats up to I'm done here, but he has a lot to ponder. And here we go with another offseason that's going to be grappling with a lot of stuff to unpack with a lot of us broadcasters. Will he stay in Tampa Bay or will he leave? The camera is panning all the way to Brady, going all the way around. I love when you get that kind of access. So we're going to listen in to Zach, okay?
We settled in. Missed a couple of early. But then we settled in. We got in the groove. able to show the run the ball a little bit, and just everything off of that started working.
What was it like for you this week personally, hearing all the talk about the last time the Cowboys had last won a playoff game on the road, how much pressure there was on you? Just
Lots of pressure. Watch him lie now.
I didn't listen. Simply just didn't listen to anybody else's opinions, anybody else's thoughts. Made sure I was conscious of what I put in my own head. Got a great supporting cast and my team, people that believe in me. And that's all that really matters to me, is just stay focused on what I can do.
Can't celebrate too long. San Francisco's next. How do you get another road playoff win?
Yeah, excited for it. It's a good team. They took us out last year. We know what we've got ahead of us. Just going to be another great week of preparation and look forward to it.
All right. So there you go with Dak. Solid scene. Solid scene, everybody. Solid scene. The naysayers and all of that. The Dallas Cowboys move on. And the Bucs pack it in for the end of their season. So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to go to the boards and we're going to see what's going on. So let's get back into some vibing. And what we're going to do is give some celebration here, because all eyes are going to be on Tom Brady for the offseason. You know, the eyes that want to be there, okay? And I'm one of them. But people are going to really be seeing exactly what is going to be the next move for Tom Brady in this season. We've got Scott Van Pelt here on Sports Center.
Tom Brady, as he takes questions about a disappointing end and what could be next. Plus, we go all access to the victorious Cowboys locker room. Joe Buck, Troy Aikman, Steve Young, Ryan Clark will join me as well. The Monday Night Postgame Show on ESPN begins in 3 minutes.
All right, so we're going to be seeing this post-conference talk, and we're going to see exactly where that is headed to, because that's what it's going to be. It's going to be all eyes on Tom Brady. Just see what are his thoughts. We know that Aaron Rodgers made his thoughts completely known about it's not about the money for me. It's going to be all about getting out of this contract, getting the hell out of this contract. Okay?
Oh my God.
Keep the money, and I want to go someplace else. And I think that as a Packers fan and a lot of others, I think he should not come back. He's not happy. He didn't want to come back the last season. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. If you love someone, let him go. Don't try to have me do no Steve Winwood in here. Free, set them free. And I probably will do that, because Tom Brady, sure enough, will probably be wanting to be set free. That's right, as well. So now, on to the next is what we have here for the Dallas Cowboys. I want to give a shout out here to my girl, Deb Payne, and the Payne family, West Virginia, sitting up in the QC. Y'all know what it is. Longtime Dallas fans. I want to give a shout out to Corey. I want to give a shout out to Old Blue Eyes. I want to give a shout out to my auntie. My auntie is my auntie. I want to give a shout out to PF. Okay, listen, my Texans are in shambles. Okay, shout out to Dak Prescott. I know Steeler Nation is going to be like, okay, we cool. You know, we were pulling for Dak, even though I don't care about the Cowboys. We had some of that going on. CeeDee Lamb and the Cowboys, they balled out, so they are moving on. And let's go take a look at the boards here, everybody. But before we do that, I'm going to rock out here, and we're going to give you some neck. We're going to do that whole HBCU. The post-conference should be coming up, but we're going to rock out with some neck and make sure that gets in there. So let's sit tight here, because we are definitely on that whole live stream. And we're going to go dark real quick, but we're going to let you jam out, and I'll be right back. So lock it in. Nothing's wrong with your screen. We're just going to black out and play that HBCU neck. All right, and here we go. Hey! What? Hey! Go Cowboys! Go Cowboys! Hey! Ba 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 ba! Hey! 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 Talk it out the side of your neck. Hey! What? One more again. Alright, we're going to let this roll a little bit more until that post-conference come. I'm going to take a call real quick from a Dallas Cowboy fan checking in, so let's go. You know they got to check in. What's up? I tried to return your call. I see y'all balling out. I'm sorry I missed your call. I'm on a live stream, but it's all good. If you want to call back, you can. And congratulations to the Cowboys. I am big enough to say that. On to the next really great game. Dak did his thing. CeeDee Lamb did his thing. So y'all should be proud. Y'all got a lot of great teams to get through. But I think that y'all can keep advancing. So if you get some time, sorry I missed your call, and you can give me a call back. Congratulations to you all. Them boys! All right, we got a lot of pings coming through. So how y'all feel out there? Okay, so we'll have people getting through traffic. Seems like there's a lot of traffic going on. So welcome again to the live stream. This is BB Davis Show out there with BB and okay, we're gonna go on over to Sports Center. And we're gonna see what everybody is talking about. So thank you for locking into the live stream. It's just like
when I talked to these players and people on this coaching staff tonight before the game, they said Brady's kind of been back to himself over the last 3 weeks, which felt
okay, so now they're giving the whole Tom Brady is not quite himself.
doesn't know if he's coming back to play. And we'll just have to all find out, at the same time together. Yeah, you don't play until you're 45 years old unless you just really love the game.
Right.
And he obviously does. I mean, he's done it all. But tonight, let's be honest. I mean, he looked like a 45-year-old quarterback, and I think. If
Okay, so now we get the shade slander.
Tom Brady would be probably at the top of the list. I mean, he's well regarded. He can still play at a high level, but he's got to have those pieces around him. Most of us needed that when we were in our early 30s. So
I mean, it doesn't matter how old you are going to need any pieces around you.
I mean, and he's been doing that for the last couple of years.
So, we're going to take a look at some more highlights.
Whatever the reasons are, that has to change wherever he is.
You guys alluded to it, but we're almost to midnight Eastern, which would make it 30 years to the day. Let's let the folks at home enjoy a trip to the stick for the Cowboys. There's a Hall of Famer, Steve Young. Hey, there he is. There's young Troy Aikman. And this is the last time Dallas went on the road and won a playoff game.
Okay, so
and there's
while they're doing that coverage, we're going to kind of shut it down. And you can also follow Sports Center. But we know that it's going to be a lot of talk. We know it's going to be a lot of speculation. People are saying this is going to be the last hurrah. I don't quite see this as the last hurrah. I don't know why all of these noises are coming from other devices now. I do have the stuff coming from my own phone device, but, we're live stream, so I guess everybody's trying to get in on everything. Yes. So, with Tom Brady, I think that he's always had the clutch factor, the GOATness, but still, not because he's in his 40s, but because you need the right components. We're going to keep it 100. The Bucs aren't that strong team that would say be big competition on a consistent basis. Okay? And if you are honest, if you're a fan or not, you know that it hasn't. Now listen, during the Super Bowl when they played the Raiders and they won, that was very momentous. Then after that, it was just kind of not like we see them, other teams, we see the Buccaneers as this threat. Has some really good looks, but not good enough to say they were threats. Then in came Tom Brady, leaving the Patriots, coming into Buccaneers territory, and then boom, got it done, good season, had a lot more key components that are not there anymore. Some for self-destruction, you're talking about AB, and then, he had a symbol there with Gronk, but when you don't have lethal component pieces, then you're going to struggle a lot. And even though you can say it has something to do with his age, if he still had those lethal components, those game changers that can really make the plays and put down some solid moves, and not a team so much that you got to get in the groove because you're trying to make a connection, you can make the connection and it's not falling through. Or that these plays can be a lot better, that will do a counter move for the Cowboys or anybody else you play. When those things are not as strong, then you're leaving someone like a GOAT, who I feel still has a nice vibe to him. How can he get anything off? He can't get anything off if you don't have the full components around him and you don't have the playbook to make things happen. Because he's making things happen. If you really look at this game, try to. But then if you keep getting your quarterback sacked, is that a reflection of him or is that a reflection of the lack of? And to me, that is the reflect, a hell of a fleck of a lack of. Absolutely. Alright, so we are not finished here. We got the playoff picture that is coming in really, really nicely. For every game that's happening, that playoff picture is coming in sweet and smooth. All right, so we're going to be doing the icebreakers, the after party. It was not the game that many of us was expecting. I did expect, and a lot of other people, even the Dallas Cowboys, expected that score to be up on it. We got some more highlights here, so let's get into it.
This is what we were prepared for. Credit to the guys. They put in all the extra work, and we had our mindset on dominating this game and got the win. So it's great to end the streaks and start new traditions around here.
Yeah,
31-14 final score. Booyah. Rest in peace, Scott Stewart. Booyah. 31-14. Cowboys.
For Dak to go out after
Move
last
on.
week's struggles in Washington and perform at that type of level, not that you all doubt, I know you don't, but what does that show you and everybody else about your quarterback?
It just shows he's resilient. People try to portray a certain image of, the light's different on Dak. When you got the star in your helmet, whether you're a defender, whether you're an offensive player, people look upon you different. It's America's team. I think the criticism he gets is unfair and unjust sometimes, but the way he handles it, the way he comes back every time and shows who he truly is, it's credit to him and the work he puts in, and it just makes us keep believing every time.
Troy also said something, and I agree, let you guys enjoy this, but I don't have the benefit of time. So in the short time I have with you, Mike, I'm interested in next week. After you enjoy tonight and travel home, you go on the road and take on a good San Francisco team. What's the most important thing for your team to do to have the best?
Don't give them nothing. Don't give them too much.
Move to the championship round.
The most important thing will be stay in the moment and think of next. Stay in the moment and, everyone just going to the next. This one is good. It's satisfying. It lets us know we're in the right direction. But let's not get complacent. Let's just go on to the next page, next chapter. Because this San Francisco team is no joke. The talent they got, the people that's...
Quiet storm.
So we got to go on with our heads down and act like we know how to play ball. Because this ain't going to be no layover game.
Sure not, unless we have a complete, and it is, no, it could be a complete shambles.
I mean, you played in a bunch of games already.
But I highly doubt it.
What do the stakes in the stage in this game feel like to you?
The stakes was at an all-time high. It was like we got to put our money where our mouth is. We talk about how we want to be a championship team. We talk about how we prepare for the lights, how this is what legends are made, and we came out here and proved that, So the stakes is going to be high every week from now on until the Super Bowl. So we just got to keep the same mentality and keep everything going at once.
Hold up. Did you just have a daughter 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Man, who cares about this football stuff, man? Being a girl dad is nothing like it, man. You have no idea. Just wait. You think you're in love right now, man. Just wait.
I'm already know. Every time she cries, I play my favorite artist, Ron Wave, and I just start singing to her. She got me wrapped around already. I can't wait to get back to just to lay with her. You know what I'm saying? So
you got no shot. You got no shot. Wait till she says, "I love you, Daddy." Forget all this football stuff, man. There's nothing better than that. Congratulations, man. What a blessing. I appreciate you stopping by. Good luck next weekend. All right?
Of course. Thank you, guys.
No doubt.
I love the way that he got down, and they are very, very. And Scott Van Pelt, he's always the consummate. You know what I mean? But I love the way we talked about this on one of the other lives. How when you have people just won a game, they're at the momentum best. And then you got to come in with the questions. Well, yes, you got to come in with the questions, but sometimes just what Scott Van Pelt did. He didn't come in with those downer questions right then. He came in with those questions that says, how do you all feel right now coming off a win, blah, 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 blah. And then when the segment is getting ready to turn down, because you got to talk about what's next, then, he said, well, I got to do it, which gives another professional coup, but gives the person who is being asked the questions, the player or anybody else that you're interviewing, a chance to gather themselves for what's coming next instead of just spraying up on them, because delivery, my dear fellows, is everything how you deliver. That's right. And then he brought it back up, getting the 411 that he had a child. Okay, these are just some sweet pointers for anybody who's trying to go in broadcasting our journalism, brought it back up to talk about the goodness, in his life. And that's what you call professional coverage there. But yeah, the final score for the game that was painful to watch for others and leaves a lot of questions up on the table is the Dallas Cowboys. They move forward 31-14, and the Buccaneers will sit at home. But it also brings forth more questions. Where does Tom Brady go from here? Will Tom Brady make a move to go ahead and announce retirement? Or will Tom Brady, after the divorce, because of whatever situations that happened, which also includes, I thought you were retiring, you told me you were retiring, now you want to keep playing, this is not fair, between him and Giselle, Tom Brady and Giselle Bouchon. And, splitting up a family is never a good thing, but it's never a good thing to stay if you have, a whole lot of hell, because children, when you bring children involved, they can absorb that, and it's not fair to the children. So it's best not to stay together and be miserable. But it's best to put it in shambles and be apart. You teach your children not to stay with someone out of gratitude or for the children, anything like that. All right, so we're going to get into McCarthy here.
Give you a timeline. About 2.5 minutes from now. Sports Center will start. We'll bring you Brady's thoughts, Coach McCarthy's as well. Dallas moves on. Sports Center next.
All right, so we'll be coming in, and we're going to stay live for the coverage of the press conferences. So we want you all to stay locked in. Thank you for locking in with me. It's been 26 minutes. I really love what I do. I love this relaxed situation. Again, we'll be having the studio that will be coming to you. And we're getting all the components together for the studio. So I'm very excited about that. I thank everyone for all their calls, their memes, their good time, our good sportsmanship, and all that. And, we love that. So my aunt was doing the most with these emojis here, and I was just so I'm trying to see everybody that what she's talking about. People sent her different memes. So she sent me the Cardi B beam. And I was like, okay, what do I answer back on? I think I was live streaming and then somebody else sent her one. So I'm sitting here like, okay, maybe I better get my emojis on here, because everybody else is doing the do with their emojis. So let me throw one to them. So how you feel? How you feel, everybody? I think it's great for the game. So I sent one to her, and I said, iconic ending. Ooh. I'm glad I did that. We can't be showing no names. Ooh, it's helter skelter. Okay, there we go. We got okay. PF is giving me the business right now, and it's cool. I'm gonna let him give me the business. So I'm just now responding. That is so wild. But you know what? Okay, yeah. our other cousin, that's my auntie, she just hit me back. And our other cousin just sent it, and I'm just like, and let me just give a congratulations there. Again, that score 31-14 for the Buccaneers facing off with the Cowboys. Cowboys did a nice, good stunner. And so it's just like, okay. So I'm sending the cowboy meme to everybody. So it's just like, okay, I'm trying to show that love. So I'm send that also to my auntie. Oh gosh, okay. So yeah, we're gonna be getting into the post conferences and just see exactly what's happening. We're gonna hear from Tom Brady. So you know what? We're gonna lock this one up and we're gonna come back. So stay locked in it with me, everybody. We're live stream and we're into the after party vibe. All right now, so they hit me up. It's getting hot. It's getting hot in here. We'll be talking about Melinda's hot sauce when we come back. We got a few more segments to do before I lock it down. So stay locked in, everybody.